Hey, what's going on, everyone? What is going on out there? Here we have the US dollar after the bearish retracement, breaking previous lows. You can see the bearish retracement on the daily chart, crossing over the 34 SMA, and then going back into resistance. And here we have a triple top, and then the fall apart. And today was the confirmation of that bearish retracement as it broke previous lows and closed below previous lows. So it's bearish on the dollar still. Let's look at a longer term. You can see the weight of it coming down. We have a thin slice of support on the down side. It looks like 94. Got 75 cents. Look for a bounce. Any kind of consolidation, reversal bars at 94. Otherwise, look for previous low breaks and take a ride. Looks bearish. Here's the S&P. Somehow the candle has changed. I just took a gander at it a few moments ago, putting this up. I haven't looked at it all day. But yesterday, I think I remember a falling star and has been switched around. Maybe I'm dreaming, but I hate when that happens. Looks like on a daily, the price is at support. For the week, it looks like we are putting in a falling star. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so be prepared for the rest of the week. But it doesn't look so bullish. I know that they'll just pump and dump this thing, but it looks like we got a long line of resistance. And well, you can see the support levels on the way down. The EMA 8, 13, and the SMA 34 from that top pattern. I can't make two heads from that top pattern except it's a reverse head and shoulders top. So I'm thinking it's negative, but anything could happen, especially in a pump and dump paper market. Yeah, that's a high flying consolidation. Whether or not it's bullish or not, I'm not sure, but today is a signal that it's not, as price broke previous low. So yesterday I was thinking, oh yeah, that's a falling star, let's watch out for previous low breaks, and it did do a previous low break, but that's not a falling star anymore, so I don't even know what's going on. I'll keep watching on it, but it looks top heavy, you know. I mean that's somehow gone parabolic after the breakout, and I think it could be it could turn out to be an exhaustion move on a monthly chart if we get any downside movement. But it is due for a retracement. Let's get this out of here. Got how many days a week? Okay, so we got two good full 2 weeks of trading left, 2 full weeks. So got a lot of time for this monthly chart to come into fruition. Right now it's a spinning top on a monthly chart. Right now I'm thinking, oh, it needs to consolidate and come down, but so far it's hanging 10. So let's take a look at Deutsche Bank. Looks like the double bottom didn't confirm yet, and we have a previous low break on today's candle. So that uptrend just took a hike and is on its way down, maybe to fill this gap before it wants to move back up. But as far as today went, it lost its steam. It did not break the double top, or the double bottom, the W bottom also you can call it. But right now it's being stopped out. Let's put our lines in and see where we are on the chart. Makes it easier. Yeah, look for price to come back into support, I guess, as a bullish retracement before it makes the initial break. And we got a lot of gaps over here. I'm not quite positive all of them have been filled. It looks like we got a gap here, but has been filled here. Looks like we got a gap here, but that's been filled in there. I'm not sure if it's going to have to fill any gaps, but we do have a gap here. Really hard to trade gaps when it's that gappy. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't even try. The longer term chart looks bullish. I mean, what can you say about a weekly double bottom? But it's got to break into previous lows. So let's that W bottom on a daily has got to pick up some momentum. But so far, it's usually these things are pretty explosive off the bottoms, right? But right now it's pretty dead. It's like it's rolling over, consolidating sideways. Look for a bullish retracement back into support and see if we can gather its legs again. That's Deutsche Bank. German 10-year bond. It looks like it's going up. Right? I think we spoke about this. It's going to make a try over 00, which is kind of odd, but yeah, it looks like it wants to come back across into positive territory. Crude, it looks like it's taking a ride. We talked about this on a weekly basis as it came down into support after the bullish cross, did a bullish retracement, and now it's off and running. See, after the bullish retracement consolidation phase, it allows the price to go higher. So I'm thinking in a few weeks, maybe, price can break and break 50 and go higher. So that's good news for oil, but not good news for the consumer. But you know, what can you do? Fill up before the run. Copper finally got a bounce, but we're in negative territory as far as it goes with the SMA 34. This is below the 34, so we need to get above the 34 on copper, consolidate above the 34 on copper, and then we can go higher. Can't say that's bullish or not. It did close above the EMA 8. Price is not in a pinch yet. It's only the first try. Let's see if we can get one more try at the 34 and then watch some kind of a U-turn, U pattern, and make a third try across. V bottoms usually don't work out. So now we have a double bottom, and see if we can break previous highs, which is that 34. Looking at copper on a weekly, looks like it bounced right where it needed to. Now on a weekly we are above the EMA 8, so we got support on the way down. Nice inverted hammer last week, so bullish. We should have caught that. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but it definitely bounced where it should have been and didn't come down where support was actually sitting. There from the higher lows. Oh my god, the higher lows So we got a lot of support coming in, but it didn't want to do that, did it? It just bounced where it should have, and now we are looking for previous high breaks. So that looks like a nice consolidation, bottom consolidation pattern forming as price is going to get pinched more and more on a weekly chart. And as soon as it breaks out, let's see if silver can get something out of it too. As far as I know, they're going to run together. I don't know. We'll see. Copper. Here's gold. Gold has got that high flying pennant pattern. And here we have a inverted hammer. It gapped up this week and kept running, but so far we got stopped out. So look for prices to retrace and bounce in between there, and that daily candle is a falling star, and it got whipsawed and it closed below previous highs. So look for anything on the downside and then a bounce. We're bouncing along this line. Look for another bounce at like 1340 if it wants to come down that far and cover this gap. But as far as it goes, that's a bearish candle on the daily chart. Let's see a 5 hour, see what's going on. It looks like a nice consolidation over the 34. You can see the 5 hour chart, the pop, and then the consolidation, bullish retracement, and then the pop, and then it's still consolidating. But once it wants to move, it doesn't ask any questions, as we very well know. So whenever it's ready, I'm ready. Silver looks like it had a nice run across 20, but came all the way back down to the bottom of the pattern. So what to do? We need to close above 20 on a daily, start working from there. It's a 5 hour chart. Daily chart, you can see the pattern. We also have a longer pattern, which is more of a channel. So you can see the channel. I guess I should do the highs. Anywho's, these lines are almost parallel, so it's more like a channel. So you can channel ride this thing. Right now we are below EMA 8, 34, and 13. Some indecisions on the bottom half of that chart. All it needs is a little push over that 20. Consolidate over the 20 and then make a move higher over the end of that channel, or the top of the channel. So I'm still on the fence. It keeps getting knocked back. I'm afraid that one of these times it's not going to make it and people are just going to say forget it and sell, and then all of a sudden we're going to be at 1850 where long-term support is. So let's not do that. Silver should be running. GDX. GDX is sliding underneath the EMA 8 on a daily chart. Looks pretty top heavy day after day after day as it gaps up and closes down. GDX doesn't look good. Might need to come down to 30 to consolidate. The quicker the consolidation, the better. But it can't just keep floating up there. It needs to do something. hardly any volatility today or this week. So look for some end of the week volatility on this thing. GDXJ is a lot better, I think, closing above the EMA 8 at least, but it did close up too. GDXJ or GDX did not, and not all we need to do is break previous highs, but we are at previous lows, and it could break down. So keep an eye out from the highs and the lows, this range, some kind of a breakout in this range. This is a reverse head and shoulders. We need to close on a weekly basis above previous highs. But somehow it's dipped back into the pattern. So that's not good. Pattern breaks should keep going, not come back into the pattern. So that's a weak breakout. Alright, so that's all I got. Thank you guys. Again, I want to stipulate to come and see the blog at Steemit, at rustysmetals. It's a higher probability of being paid from content being created. So I'd like to see you guys all coming over there. Steemit's going to change everything. It's a blockchain. People get paid creating content. But it's a cryptocurrency, so it could be converted into real dollars after a couple transfers. But all in all, YouTube really doesn't care to pay that much, and I don't know. Something to try. I think it's going to change a lot of things because no one pays on Facebook. They force us to look at their ads, but they don't give us any payment on being a publisher of their ads. So it's kind of a one-way street with these people. And thinking silver is going to do something, but not sure what. From what I understand, also there's going to be some news coming out tomorrow. I'm not sure what that news is, but hold on to your hats, I guess. Someone was mentioning that things can get volatile real quick. Other than that, please donate if you can. A little donation button on my channel front page. Share, comment, and like. Let me know what's going on out there. And just remember the bullish retracement and the dollar's bearish retracement on a daily chart. They become very clear of what's going on in the chart, and you can, once you're used to it, you can look at a chart and say, oh yeah, it's bullish or bearish. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Donate if you can. I'll see you.